This is why I enjoy van life road tripping so much. Check out this scenery. This is day 2 of our Nevada trip. Day 1, we slept at the Area 51 rest area, and the travel center was right next to it. So we're headed home now, taking the scenic route. The way to the Clown Motel that we went to was pretty scenic, but this is way nicer. So if you're watching my channel, you might have a van build. You might be thinking of a van build. If you don't have a van build, try to start one as soon as possible. If you have a van build, start getting out there. This is a lot of fun. See, I could talk about my van in all kinds of videos and never do anything. This is the reason why I have a van. I just don't have a van to talk about my van. I enjoy talking about my van, but there's a reason for all of this. And the reason is to do trips like this. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy sleeping in my van. I enjoy being on the road. I enjoy having a vehicle that's comfortable. I don't know what video I'll upload first. I'll probably upload this first since it involves no editing, but you'll see video later how cluttered this van's getting, and it's a pretty big vehicle and it's getting cluttered. So yeah, I can't even imagine doing this trip anymore in a car or a little SUV.
There we go, we're officially crossing the state line.
Crossing the state line, we're back in California. So yeah, if you're thinking about hitting the road, hit the road as soon as you can. I had a van built 10 years ago. It lasted a couple years before it broke down. I started over with this van. But with my last van build, I didn't do many trips like this. I went to the desert a lot. I went to the desert a lot, but is this the cross right here? We're officially in now?
Yeah, we just said welcome to California.
Okay.
Besides, I said thanks for visiting Nevada.
It was great, Nevada. I really enjoyed it. So when I was younger, I had a van build, and I just went to the desert. And it was fun, but I never did trips like this. And I'm always gonna wish I could turn back the clock just for my dogs. I wish I took my dogs out to more places like this. We went to the desert, but we never did trips like this together. I wish we did. But this would have been such a great hobby for me 10 years ago. You know, 10 years ago, I was really down on myself. I felt sorry for myself. My self-esteem wasn't where it was where I am now. I stayed home a lot. I played video games a lot. Video games are fun in small doses, but I don't think that's a good life to do it all the time. You know, for you it might be fun, but I think it's a lot healthier getting out to places like this. I wish I could do this all the time. If I had a big YouTube channel and I was making a living wage on YouTube, I would be doing this all the time. This is what I look forward to when I take my day off. When I take leave, I look forward to trips like this. So I have a friend, I talked about him a few times in several of my videos. He wants to do a minivan build. He's thinking about it because he's gonna have to replace his car very soon. So I told him, how about this, man? How about renting a minivan in March? Join us on the van meet. Because you enjoy tent camping, try minivan camping. And if you really enjoy it, start that as a hobby because you need a new vehicle anyway. So do that. Go all in, get your rooftop tent and join us every time we go camping, every time we do van meets, join us. And then you'll have a cool ride to do things with because recently he went to a music festival. He went by himself, but he said it was a long drive. You know, some stretches, I think he drove to San Francisco, past San Francisco from San Diego, and he said, yeah, some of those stretches were brutal. So I told him, dude, a minivan will be a much nicer drive, and if you get tired, you can do the whole pilot camping thing like me. But man, this is a lot of fun. This is just a random, this is like my 10th take because we're going down the road and every time we get further it gets nicer. This is like my 10th take on this video. So this should be the last one. We got a good look at the snow caps there. You know, it's nice and therapeutic. This is a nice road. It's just relaxing. It's relaxing being away from the city, being away from traffic, being away from a hectic life. So get out there, people. If you got a van build and you have yet to go out on adventure, join me at the next van meet. I will help navigate you to your next adventure. If you're thinking about a van build, do it. Just get started as soon as you can, because it will change your life. Especially if you have a desire to get out on the road. There's nothing like van traveling. It's way better than a SUV or a car. You know, you don't feel so crammed in. You know, it's more relaxing to me.